Hi all, Hal here with more Space Engineers. Okay, fine. Oh, happy Tuesday, everybody. Hope you had a fantastic weekend. For the folks that don't necessarily check out the rest of the channel, but you do come back for the Space Engineers. We did a live stream on Friday, and we moved over to the new launch base area, and we started putting down the groundwork for it. So if you didn't see that, that is up on the channel. Feel free to drop back over there, take a look at that. It's a little bit shorter than normal. I usually try to do about 2 hours for the live streams. This one came out at like an hour 45-ish, mainly just because of the fact that we had gotten to the point where we had most of the basic stuff laid out, and then it was just schlepping parts back and forth. So I wasn't going to keep you on camera for for that whole thing. Anyway, with all of that said, yeah, welcome back. I hope everybody, like I said, hope everyone had a fantastic weekend. And as you can see, we have been doing a bit of work. Okay, we've been doing a lot of work. So we've gone ahead and got the reactor finished. We've got the medical room in. We've got a cryopod, and then as you can see, we've got everything wired into the system over here. Now, this is a lot of just running parts back and forth. And so what we're working on from here is we now have all of our refineries and all of our assemblers in, right? And we've got 12 refineries, 12 assemblers as well. And as you can see, I haven't upgraded the assemblers yet. We will be doing that. Mainly the thing is with these is because they're the assemblers, we're going to be doing the productivity so that they go a little bit faster. Now, when I was putting these in, I did have the idea to put them so that the add-ons here would be facing each other, so that we would be able to get, an additional add-on on each of them. But I was more worried about having them set up so that if anything fails in the line, the rest of the line can get parts to and from everything. So what you are probably watching in the what has gone before cam is me breaking down the large crawler that we had. Basically what happened was I was working on the docking bay area over here, and when I was repositioning the vehicle, it decided the wheel wanted to explode. Yep. And so now we have this giant pocket in the ice here because the wheel exploded. So, because of the way that it happened, the vehicle took a lot of damage. The wheel obviously was destroyed, and I really didn't want to have to repair and replace things. So what I did is I went ahead and just broke it down and used the parts to finish the base. Now, one of the things that we did do is that we took the transport back to the old base, that 27 kilometers that way, or almost 29 kilometers that way, and brought back both our little scout as well as the miner. And what I'm going to do off camera is I need to go take the little scout back, go get the transport. I want to fill up the transport's cargo with anything that we still have over there, because I think we left some resources being refined, specifically things like uranium and some of the cobalt and that kind of stuff. But we're going to bring all of that back, and we'll have the scout attached to the transport as well, just like we did with this. Bring it back over here, drop it off, and then we'll be able to start working from this as our main base. And that is my intent, is that this launch base will be basically our main area for now. The old base that we have is our fallback bunker base. So what will eventually happen is I'll probably make a second mining craft, not quite this big, probably a little bit smaller. There's some things that I want to change with the way that I did it. And that way that base will have its resource gathering, we'll have our own resource gathering over here, and then we'll have a transport that's capable of traveling between the two to transport anything that we need in case we find that we need to craft some resources or we need some building supplies. So yeah, that's what's been going on here. So as you can see, we did go ahead and put in 5 of our storage containers are done. We have 3 more of these things to finish. We got the oxygen generators in. We've got 5 oxygen generators, and then below each of those is a conveyor block as well. I've only got 1 oxygen tank set up, but I do have 3 of the hydrogen tanks. I just finished that one, the third one, right before we started recording, actually. So we have 3 more of these, and then what I'm probably going to do is I'm probably going to add another couple on top. I may do like a second level on all of them, and then the ones in the middle I'll do a third on. But I want to have kind of a, like the storage towers that you see at chemical plants, that type of thing. That's what we're really looking for with this. So I want this to be a little bit more unique, I think. A little bit more personal, or a little more better personalized, I guess would be a better term. So as you can see, we do have a lot of oxygen tanks over here, and again, this whole thing is being set up with the idea that if you are doing something in the system, you're able to come over here, land, hook up to the network, pull out the hydrogen and oxygen as you need to refill your own tanks, maybe pick up or drop off resources, like maybe if you need some ice or if you need to drop things off for refining or crafting. And that's really what this is about. This is kind of a utility hub, and what I want to do is this node here that you see, this like little landing area, I'm going to replace the frames here with the heavy armor blocks. And what we'll do is we'll have this entire thing be heavy armor block, and then we're going to duplicate this a couple of times around the base. So what we'll do is we'll have a block that comes out here, or a feed line that comes out here. Maybe I may even just do it off of this, and then that way we'll have like say 3 or 4 of these on this side, and then have a line come down this way, and basically be able to tie back into the systems that are here. But we'll see how this all actually plays out. I don't know what I'm going to do for the building. Originally I was going to build these as geodome style formats, but I think I'm just going to leave the reactor and life support area as a geodome, and then everything else we'll do probably as a regular building. But we'll see how it actually plays out. So, with all of that, you are now up to speed. You have seen what we are working on, and what I'm going to do is I think I'm going to go ahead and do a quick cut, and I'll bring you back when we got a little bit more done, because I do need to get over to the base and get my transport back over here, and that's a good half-hour trip with this thing. So, well, specifically with the transport, with the scout, it's like 10 minutes. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and get out of here, and we will be right back. And we're back, and as you can see, we have made it back to the base. And we are basically in a good position here, I think. So, our emergency flashers are on, letting us know that we are close to the ground, which is what they are supposed to be doing. All right. So, okay, so let's go ahead and get out of there. Let that sit for now. I do need to check to see what supplies we have, and to see what we've got over here. So let's go ahead and jump over here. Let's take a look here. So do we have any ore, or did we pull all of it? So we still have some silicon, we still have a lot of cobalt. That's good. Okay, so we know what we have there. Let's take a look here. I'm not worried about the gravel, but I do want... So, we are going to bring up all of our transport stuff. I really dislike that. There we go. Okay, so this thing's picking up all of our ingots, which is good. Uranium's being picked up by the reactors. So what we need is small reactor for the base is there. Okay, so we need, we're gonna go ahead and pull, let's see, let's go ahead and pull, let's say 700 of this out. Aren't you supposed to be exempt? What the... Really? Alright, so we'll have to go do that the easy way then. Well, the harder way. It's easier than rebalancing everything. So, what do we have for ingots? That's... there we go. I must have hit the filter by... Wow. Yeah. So all the ingots that we have outside of uranium are over here. That's good. See what we've got component-wise. Let's move this over here. You're going to steal it back? Yep. All right. Okay, so we are going to have to reset you then to give you a P1 set. There we go. Okay, so then outside of that, the only thing we have left over here are going to be the tools. We're going to leave the regular tools. We'll also leave the guns. Let's go ahead and move some of this around so we actually have our tools here. There we go. So, and the reason I'm leaving these behind is so that we have extras here. So in case I do need to come back over here and for some reason I don't have tools, we'll have stuff here that we'll be able to use. Alright, so how much ammo do we have for NATO? Interesting. So the turrets have NATO rounds in them. Are you guys full? No. You should be able to hold, what, 71, right? And what we're doing is we're basically making sure that the base has plenty of ammo so that when we do turn on the asteroid or the meteors again, we won't have to worry so much about what's going on over here at the base. Okay, so let's take a look. I just want to make sure we've got everything that we really need out of here. We definitely don't want the stone or gravel. We do have all of that. Okay. Let's see. Okay, so we're gonna go here. We're gonna say this. We need to change this to be priority 1. And then we're gonna move cobalt over. You know what? I think you guys... Somebody using conveyor system? Nope. Okay. Alright, so the silicon is almost done. So once silicon is done, what we'll do is we'll turn off the refineries. Is that it? Actually, you know what? No, that's fine. We'll let it run. We're already pulling in all of the resources for it, so that's fine. I need to fix my my landing gear. Oh, yeah, we had some issues with the ship over the weekend, so oh, it was pretty funny stuff. The relocating the ship over to the new base was stressful. Okay, I do need to go grab the uranium out, because I did say I want to bring that with, because we're going to bring it's refining up like 53. Okay, yeah, we're grabbing 900 of this then, or at least yeah, okay, I was going to say, or at least as much as it'll let me take. So you are going to go into the large reactor, because I'll feel really bad if I die with that much uranium on me, because that's a couple of years worth of uranium for the base. So alright. Okay, I should bring over some oxygen, or some of the hydrogen tanks as well. Oh, before I forget, we need you over here, because what we're going to do is we're going to swing you around. Well, that was almost bad. Not sure why I didn't drop like a rock there, but okay. Alright, so how are we doing for our docking approach? We're a little low. We're good. Looks like we're good there. So what we're going to do, get back in here. Let's we're going to go turn that thing on, because we want to lock from the small ship side so that I can turn off the inertial stabilizers, so we don't have this thing. There we go. Because now I can turn the inertial dampeners off on this, and that will not impact the transport. So, and I will show you that shortly. So let's go ahead and get underway. Now if we turn, we can kill our inertial dampeners on the transport independent from the small ship, which is good, because we were going to need to do this. So now that we've gotten the rest of our supplies, I'm going to go ahead and do another quick cut, and we will head back to the base, and I'll bring you back when we're there. See you shortly. And we're back. So what I wanted to do is, we need some things that we don't have right now. One of those being an actual control room and a computer lab. So what I wanted to do is, I'm going to make a small, say somewhere around here. Sure. And how big do I want to make this? Because you're going to have a door here, so you enter here. Yeah, that should be good, actually. So this will be here. Do that. Do that. Okay, so yeah, what we're doing is, we're basically, how many did that? That's 2 over. Okay. We're basically setting this up so that, alright, let's get back up here really quick. So you come in, there's one here, there's one here, and then that's the wall. Okay. Just trying to make sure we have all of our positions set up properly, Because what we're going to do is the areas that I'm putting in right now are actually going to be the walls. So there. Okay. And what we'll have is this will be the floor, right? And so you come in, because you don't really need to get in here. It's just basically setting it up more for, you know, because we can, than anything else. Right, let's go ahead and... Oh, we're out of blocks. Okay. Let's go ahead and finish this up. We'll grab some more blocks and we'll come back and... Nice thing about having everything piped in. So I can come over here, grab a few more of those. Alright. Okay, so how do we want to do this? You know what? I think because we're going to do that, because I need, okay, so this will be where our programmable blocks go. We're going to have another row of blocks above it. Alright, so I think we can do this. And then we want, there we go. That. I know, I'm just like running in circles here, right? Okay, so there we go. And what we're going to do is for these end pieces, we're going to put in some windows, but we're going to have skylights on it. Actually, do I want to put windows on the side? Yeah, we'll put windows on the side. That's fine. So we'll have this. There we go. And what we'll do is we'll have vertical window here, and then we'll have the angled window above it. And then we'll have windows that run across the top and down to the other side. That way we get natural light in here. I don't think we're going to have... Let's see. So we do that and that. I guess we could actually get away with doing all of that as windows. Let's go grab some girders really quick and let's take a look and see what we can do with this. So we're going to get rid of these because we don't really need those. So you know what? Let's get rid of those and... Oh, we only have 51. Okay. And how much glass can we grab? Okay. So what we're going to do here is let's go grab some windows. Oh. Didn't we used to have a thing over here for windows specifically? Huh. Yeah, Windows box. There we go. See, I'm not going completely crazy. Okay, yeah, maybe I am, but that's besides the point. We're going to do a sloped window, and we're going to do flat window. Okay. So what we want here is we want this 1, 2, 3. And so this way we end up with the natural light, which I like in the builds. I always have found that is a bit more relaxing for me, but we do need to go ahead and grab... Whoops. Yeah, that's right. These require interior plates. We're done with that, so let's go ahead and do that, and we're going to grab programmables as well. Both of these are steel plates and interior plates. Okay. grab these really quick. Just gonna go ahead and grab, you know what? Those. Because I'm not foreseeing the need to do 3 blocks, but if we do, you know, that's why we have space necessary to do it. And do that. Do that. And now we go up. Because we need to seal this off. Now, I don't know if that's the right direction or not. That may be the wrong facing. I am notorious for doing that, so. Just like I'm notorious for finding ways of getting windows in areas that there probably shouldn't be windows. Okay, so we've got everything in place here. Let's go ahead and start welding some of this up. Get this, you know, a little bit more done. Oh, did I not put... Oh, you know what? I didn't put the flats there. Alright. Okay, we'll deal with that in a second. Oops, need a few more plates. This way you can see me actually get at least a little bit of stuff done today. Let's grab... sure. Oh. Now I'm going to end up making a few of these types of small outbuildings. Mainly because of the fact that I want this to be a very modular style base. Basically, you know, the idea is that you had just like little pieces dropped off and you're making do with what you've got. So we will put a door there. Do I have... Because I don't need that, so I just need... Because I think this uses plates, right? And steel plate? Yes. Okay. Go ahead and weld that up to get it started. Since you use steel plates as well, let's go ahead and get that. And you use interior plates, right? And components, okay. Alright. Get the rest of these walls in. Now, I had thought about doing windows on the backside as well, but with where the base is laid out and the rotation of the sun in the game, basically this is the only side that's really going to be getting sunlight, so I figured, it works. Now, if I need to build a second one of these, I'll put it directly across so that we'll have everything here. But what I'm planning on doing for now is I am going to build another little area that's going to be a slightly bigger area than this one. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to have that be my command center. So there will be a desk in there. I'm thinking that that one will be mostly windows. And then we'll have some of the LEDs in there, or LCDs rather, and that type of thing. So that we'll have one location that is everything that we really need to do. But on that note, I'm going to go ahead and finish this up. I want to thank everybody for stopping in today. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to let me know by throwing them down in the section below. I don't always get back to you immediately, and I do apologize for that. I am trying to respond as quickly as possible, but you know, life is what life is, right? So let's go ahead and let's make 1,000 of these. That's fine. So yeah, like I said, if you do have questions, feel free to throw them down in the section below. If you enjoyed the episode, make sure you hit that like button. It does help the channel to grow, as do subscriptions, as well as comments, believe it or not. So, you know, there is a reason for it. And if you're enjoying it, one of the nice things about it is it lets me know that you're enjoying the content, and it makes it easier for me to identify where to put my priorities when I'm recording episodes in the future. So If you're enjoying it, hit that like button. If you haven't done so already, subscribe. Like I said, they do help. It's also a nice thing to do. And, well, I'm out of here. I hope you all have a fantastic week, and we'll see you back here next time for more Space Engineers. As always, folks, take care and be safe out there, everybody. Let's see. What do we need? We need glass. We need glass. Quick, grab the glass. Grab the glass. How much of this can we carry? We don't need any more of those. Let's go ahead and carry this. I'm out of glass. Quick, more glass, more glass! Oh, looks like we may run out of glass before we get done. Yep, so I have to make more. But at least we got most of it done. Now I just need to make the door so I can hide in here.